guys, it's Reagan, and it's definitely, oh, there's a hair on my lens, excuse me. And it's definitely nighttime right now, so I'm sorry if the lighting is bad, but I just ate an entire I just ate an entire pint of ice cream, so I thought in honor of that, I would do the chocolate book tag? Yeah. And I was tagged by Katrina over at Little Book Owl, and this was created by a Daydreamers Rambling, and I will link both of their videos down below. You know the drill. So yes, this tag centers around chocolate and books, which are essentially my two favorite things in the entire world, so let's get started. So question 1 is Dark Chocolate, a book that covers dark things like abuse, etc, and I'm gonna go with Girl with a Dragon Tattoo because this book is extremely dark. The protagonist is dark, the story is super twisted, it covers some very, very disturbing themes including murder and rape and all sorts of things that ask your parents before you read that book because that book is a little disturbing to say the least. Question 2 is White Chocolate, your favorite light-hearted read, and I'm gonna go with anything by Rainbow Rowell, so like Fangirl or Attachments. They just literally just thinking about those books just makes me really happy. And I need to reread those books soon because those books just made me so happy. Question 3 is Milk Chocolate, a book that has a lot of hype right now and you're dying to read it. And for me, that's The Winner's Curse by a person who has a very complicated and difficult to pronounce last name. I feel like everyone has been reading this and like owns it and has read it, and I've seen it in so many wrap-ups and everyone's like, I loved it, and I was like, I want to experience that. It looks really, really, really good. From what I can gather, it's like a fantasy, there's a lot of court intrigue, and there's like a slave and someone buys a slave. I don't know, but the cover is also beautiful and I want it so bad. Question 4 is Chocolate with the Caramel Scent. Name a book that made you feel all gooey and warm on the inside. And for this one, I'm actually gonna go with To All the Boys I've Loved Before, because not only was it freaking adorable, it started my long streak of just reading a whole bunch of books that made me feel gooey and cute that made me feel gooey and like, you know, melty on the inside, because it started my contemporary train. So yes, To All the Boys I Loved Before, it was freaking adorable and I loved it so much. Yeah. Question 5 is A Wafer-Free Kit Kat. Name a book that has surprised you lately. And for this, I'm gonna go with Grasshopper Jungle. That book literally was the strangest thing I have ever read in my entire life. I couldn't even begin to guess what was gonna happen. I couldn't even begin to like formulate how the author thought of this strange idea. If you're not aware, this book follows 2 teenage boys in Iowa who unleash giant man-eating grasshoppers that bring about the end of the world. The book is as strange as it sounds, but also very good. I'll do a review soon, don't worry. 6, a book you're going nuts about currently. Currently, if I'm gonna be completely honest with you, that's gonna be Well of Ascension by Brandon Sanderson. Book 2 of the Mistborn series. I finished it last week. It blew my mind, guys. I literally had a mental breakdown on Twitter. It was so freaking good. Like, literally, I am no longer the same person after reading that book because it was just, it was everything. But really, it was really good. If you haven't started that series, please do because it's amazing. And the last question is A Box of Chocolates, which is a series you feel like has a bit of everything and a lot of people would really, really like it. And I didn't think about the answer to this question. And for this, I'm gonna go with the Daughter of Smoke and Bone series because I really think this will appeal to a lot of audiences because that angel love story aspect, which I think would appeal to a lot of people, but it also is beautifully written, mesmerizing in the writing style and everything, as well as it has much deeper and darker tones. It has both an urban fantasy setting, so people who are new to fantasy, but also has a not urban fantasy setting. It's kind of hard to explain, but it offers a lot in a book series, and I really want more people to read this because I think it was amazing. So give it a try if you haven't yet. Alrighty guys, so there is the chocolate book tag. I'm not sure who has done it, but I am gonna tag a few people. So there's that. I'm gonna tag Jenny from Jellify because I always have to tag Jenny. I'm gonna tag Whitney from Witty Novels. I'm gonna tag Heather from Bookables. I'm gonna tag, why am I blanking on like everyone that I want to tag? I'm gonna tag Jillian from Bookish and Nerdy. Tag Lainey from Ginger Reads Lainey. I'm gonna tag Kayla from Bookadoodles. I'm gonna tag And everyone, just everyone, please do this. I love chocolate and I love books, so please answer my questions. Okay, I'll see you guys in another video. Bye.